Hey everyone, welcome to a QuakeCon themed episode of GameSpot's Aftermath. I'm joined by Maxwell McGee and Ryan McDonald. Both of you attended QuakeCon.
Yes.
Obviously, it is a game about, or a convention about id
It's a convention about games.
Yes.
It's a convention about games, and it's weird that it's kind of a Bethesda
Shooting
event.
games.
Well, it's like
now.
ZeniMax now, for people that don't understand, right? ZeniMax is the parent company of now id Software and Bethesda, and they've got ties to a bunch of other development studios making games for those guys. Like Arcane was there, and Insomniac was there.
It's so weird.
It has definitely turned into a thing now.
Yeah, so what was kind of the highlight for you, Ryan?
My highlight, I guess, is really, it's hard to pick one thing because it is so different. Like, they have this whole area where there's, I guess if I did have to pick one thing, it'd be the BYOC area, the Bring Your Own Computer area, because there's just nothing but chaos happening in that room. You know, the sea of, 3,000 computers, dudes literally from all over, not just America, but people flying over from, literally Europe to come and hang out with people for what is North America's largest LAN party, really. And they just come and they play games, and it's grown up so much since where they've started. It's literally going on 20 years or whatever now. It's like they literally have dudes playing Street Fighter over here. They got people playing Quake over here. Tons of people playing League of Legends, and
So that's actually something I got to follow up on. So League of Legends, it's this game that's inspired by Dota and kind of like an offshoot of that whole kind of subgenre of games. But it sounds like that was kind of the game at the show a little bit.
I went through and I actually interviewed a ton of people about League of Legends. Check it out, you guys are playing League of Legends. Definitely, as we were walking the halls of the BYOC, you'd see some people playing some Counter-Strike over here and some Quake Live over here. But yeah, time and again, League of Legends, League of Legends, League of Legends.
We got about halfway through, and we had literally 45 minutes worth of conversation with people about League of Legends. And it was all right, we're good.
Both with League of Legends veterans and with people who had just picked up the game there in the BYOC area just from talking with their friends and stuff.
So do people actually still play Quake a lot? I mean, are there
They play Quake Live a lot.
It was pretty funny, yeah. So they played Quake Live, and that was the apparently we were it's whatever. I used to play Quake 2, Quake 3, hell yeah, right? So Jody Robinson, whatever, she's super picky. She didn't want to just stop to talk to anybody.
Oh, yeah, she didn't want just, any regular old Quake. Yeah. It had to be very specific.
It had to be, straight up Quake. Not Quake Live. It had to be Quake. So finally we were like, dude, you're going to have to settle. There's nobody playing Quake 1 out there. Sorry.
QuakeCon obviously is kind of the granddaddy of these events that started as just sort of big LAN parties. I mean, do you still kind of get that feeling? Is that strong community still there?
Yes, to start off with. And secondly, as proof, there are first-timers there. There are people that have been there for 10 or 12 years, and I think it's a huge eclectic group of people that literally span the range. I'll give you an example. Is we ran into one family, the family that plays together, stays together, right? Mom, dad, little guy, and then the three other siblings.
3 other boys.
Yeah.
It was 4 boys.
So it was and they were all there at the BYOC. They all had their computers lined up, and they were all hella gaming. And we talked to them, interviewed them. You'll probably actually see them in one of the videos if you look. And then there's also, I don't know if you want to tell them, but this lady that was there, Jody actually kind of knew her from QuakeCon's past. Her son wasn't necessarily born at QuakeCon, but she was certainly pregnant with him at the QuakeCon that she was pregnant with him, and then has brought him to every QuakeCon since. And he was this little dude who
he was much too busy to talk to us.
Yeah.
He was busy shooting some fools, and I don't remember exactly what, but yeah.
But he was
quite the little gamer.
He was a cute little dude, and he was serious about his game, and you could see him, shooting. Like you said, he was shooting the people. But yeah, huge group of people playing, like I said before, Street Fighter and pretty much everything. Minecraft,
Smash Brothers Brawl, of all things, was in attendance.
So if anything, I would say, compared to what I saw last year, it seems like it's more diverse, actually. So maybe where if you went maybe 5 years ago, it would be a bunch of super Quake heads. Now it seems to be kind of everybody that's way into games.
That actually sounds really cool. As always, you can check out all of our QuakeCon coverage, which includes previews on Skyrim. And I think we have Dishonored.
Yeah, we got a Dishonored right up as well.
Dishonored preview.
We even have an interview.
We have interviews. Yeah. So all your QuakeCon needs can be found at GameSpot.com.